Hey guys, Zach here at etrailer.com, and today we're going to be taking a look at the CIPA Pontoon Boat Mirror. This is going to be a really good solution, so if you're ever towing anybody, have some people tubing on the back, you don't have to sit here and do this one where you're looking back, glancing forward. Everybody does it, but this is going to be a much safer way to have people on the back of your boat, or if you just kind of want to know who's hanging in your wakes. You know, a lot of jet skiers like to jump around on those. It's going to be a good way to kind of have a good idea what's behind you while you're moving forward. I like the size of this. It's got a really good length, and I like that it pivots. They recommend using the included Allen key to loosen that up whenever you want to loosen it, but I just leave mine a little loose so I can move it around, because I do not want to have to go looking for that Allen key every time I want to make an adjustment. And it also allows you to rotate this down if you're going to put a cover on at night or for the weekend, so you don't have to take this off and store it somewhere. But it is really easy to store because it just simply clamps on with these bolts right here. And then if we wanted to rotate it and put it in a little bit wider position, this was just the ideal position for me. You can see it just can go in this way too. So it's whatever you want it to be, really, when it comes to mounting this. I think the one that I had it in is probably the most useful if you really wanted to get wide there for some reason, but either way, it's kind of up to you. Another thing you can do is you can use the telescoping feature here, loosen that up. It's a little awkward to get. There we go. You can extend that up. So if you wanted to stand up while you're driving, you can still see back there. You're going to get a little bit more vibration there because it's extended up, but this will allow you to maybe stand up a little bit. You can get a little bit better view. It's kind of whatever your preference is. Now, not only is that adjustability really nice, but you're going to get a really nice wide convex lens. So you're going to have an 11 and an 8 inches in length there by 3 7/8 inches tall. So it's going to give you a really nice field of view whenever you're trying to see behind your boat. Now when it comes to the height that it sticks up off of our rail, I'll give you a couple measurements there. That looks like that's about 18 and a half. And then if we extend that up all the way, we're going to be a little shy of 26 and a half. So that gives us roughly 8 inches of adjustment there. Now when it comes to attaching this to our pontoon boat, it's going to attach to our outer rails, and the size that it works with is up to 1 1/4 inches, which is what ours measure at today. And you can see it just goes on there real easily. We'll screw those knobs down. Doesn't take much effort at all. We can move this around. That's another thing I like, is that I don't have to drill into my boat at all. And there, it's held on nice and tight. That is not going anywhere until I feel like I need to take it off. Now when it comes to the construction of this, the base is made of a nice steel with a powder coat finish on it. The adjustable arm is made of aluminum, and the housing and all the adjustment knobs are going to be made of a sturdy plastic. I think they're going to do a good job holding up. The one thing that I have concern on is this one right here. Sometimes it doesn't catch the threads right, but I'm not really feeling that you're going to make a lot of adjustments on this that often, but if you are, that may see some signs of wear and tear after a while. And then the socket that this is on is fine right now, but I could maybe see over time it getting a little loose in there. And then you can see it's a little loose right out of the box. I put that in there pretty tight. I backed it off just a little bit so I could adjust it for the video, but there's still a decent amount of play in there. But overall, I think that this is going to be a really nice solution to make boating quite a bit safer. This is not falling off your boat. I think that the two most important things for me is how it secures and that I can see. Everything between the mirror and the base is kind of, it's okay for me, but it's held onto my boat safely. It gives me a really nice wide view, so it's going to make it a lot easier whenever I'm towing somebody behind my boat. But that's going to do it for our look at the CIPA Pontoon Boat Mirror.